big day next week. It's the spring budget, a big moment for the Chancellor and the Tories because, of course, this could be the last budget before the general election. Almost certainly will be.
So joining us in the studio is our business and economics editor, Liam Halligan. Liam, are you on the edge of your seat about the budget next week?
Well, having covered about, 20 budgets and 20 spending reviews, I'm older than I look. Look, this is an important budget, joking aside. We had a tax cut from the Chancellor in January. They want to do more tax cuts.
Did nothing for their political fortunes.
They want to do more tax cuts next week on Wednesday, March the 6th, and they want to do more tax cuts at the spending review in the autumn, hopefully, in their view, before a general election in October, November. If Rishi Sunak's government, frankly, doesn't fall apart before that, isn't marmalised by a vote of no confidence in the Commons or something like that. But let's, lots of apparently influential bodies are saying tax cuts, no way, we can't afford them. Let's have a little look at the situation. Ahead of this spring budget, we see that in 2023, the autumn statement, you had that national insurance cut in the main rate of national insurance, which is a tax in all but name, from 12 to 10%. That was implemented in January, just after Christmas. Jeremy Hunt, the Chancellor, now says he wants smart tax cuts that boost the economy, so that's more like income tax cut rather than an inheritance tax cut, so affecting lots and lots of people.
Has he come up with that word, smart tax
cut?
cut?
That's what he's come up with. That's what he's come up with. Focus group within an inch of its life.
That is your technocrat speak right there.
There you
Smartphone.
go. The Institute for Fiscal Studies, the IFS, very influential body, politically neutral. They say that the current case for tax cuts is weak, if we can. There it is. They said that in a big kind of press release this morning. Pretty political thing to do, if you ask me, for a neutral body. And the IFS say that Jeremy Hunt, the Chancellor, quotes, should wait before making tax cuts for a detailed spending review, and that spending review of all government spending won't happen until the autumn, of course. And here's a statement from the IFS. They say, we don't think we should be implementing certain tax cuts now, essentially that are paid for by uncertain spending cuts that might never be delivered. Now, I would say that this way of looking at the economy, the way the IFS is, we can't afford the tax cuts, is actually economically extremely questionable, because it largely ignores what happens to the economy when you cut taxes.
Right.
And there is years of historic evidence that when you cut taxes, they're certainly from very high levels, and we're approaching a 70-year high in the tax burden, the share of our economy that's taken by tax. When you cut tax from a very high level, behaviours change.
Of course.
People work more.
Yeah.
People invest more. There's more growth.
We've got to love you and leave you, Liam Halligan.
What a shame.
For now, we are done here at Britain's Newsroom.